Hello, my friends. This is Regular Slasher, and thank you for watching my videos. Yeah. About not too long ago, I had one fan ask me about how do arrogant sensei or senpai develop. Yeah, I think that's an interesting question because recently, especially, nobody seems to be talking about arrogant senpai or sensei these days. So let me do the honors. Yeah. Number one, it is perhaps because of the rarity of their skill set that makes them arrogant. And in fact, they started as humble sensei or humble senpai in the beginning, where they put their work in and they deserved indeed to be promoted. And as soon as they had this elevated status, like nobody tells them what to do already, they get complacent, and over a period of time they grow arrogant, right? And what reinforces their arrogant thought is that they are no longer willing to learn something new, especially that when like new information is coming their way and then they did not like it, like it's like something like a screwdriver trying to destroy a piece of rock. It's like the cognitive dissonance. They couldn't take it. And whenever something new information, like for example, somebody is correcting their Kendo form, and then they don't like to hear it. And instead of saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna work on my form next time," or "I stood corrected," but instead they lash out, throw some bullshit at you, throw some nasty things just to shut you up. Because by the way, it has nothing to do with you. I mean, now is a perfect time to not take things personally because it really has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with this arrogant senpai or sensei. Yeah. It just so happens that their cognitive dissonance has acted out, and then they had a hard time processing it. And at the heat of the moment, what's expedient was that lashing out and getting out of control with their own emotions. And they did not know at that time that their emotional response is a first step for their reputations or their images to destroy themselves. Alright? So, if you happen to be the receiving end of, let's say, a sensei or a senpai trying to. By the way, this is my favorite situation where a sensei becomes fat, or he seems to have already let go of himself because he spends so many years in the field, like he has plenty of schools already, and because he has no limits already, because or so he thinks, but something like a child suddenly tells him, "Oh, you're so fat," and then, as I said a while ago, because the most expedient thing is to react emotionally just to shut you up. But as it turns out, that kind of a frustration will turn out to be a turning point in your career as a sensei or a senpai, okay? But the only difference is that arrogant senpai or sensei, they don't seem to see it because they prefer to go the easy route, such as reacting emotionally or whatnot, okay? So I hope I'm not too hard on you guys. As I've said in my previous videos, that the reason why I am making videos like this is that, let's say you're already a Kendo master or an Iaido master, and people start talking to you, and you have nothing to say except kote, men, do, tsuki. That's not interesting to the majority of the people in the world. And in fact, the time that you have spent in a dojo is just too little compared to the real world. That is what I want to penetrate. You know that. That's it, my friends. If you like what you just saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Okay? And especially if you click the notification bell, it tells YouTube that you're digging my content, and it motivates me to offer some of me to you in the future. Yeah. This is Regular Slasher signing off. Thank you. Much love. And domo arigatou gozaimashita. Yeah. And cut.